What? A filler video promoting other people because I'm getting dangerously close to burning myself out and need to take it easy for a bit? What? Yeah, okay, before you say anything, yes, I am the first person to do this. Nobody has ever done it before.
Fuck you.
Oh, you're a funny guy, aren't you? I'm working on bigger shit. I need some time to get stuff done without having a mental breakdown, but, you know, didn't want to leave you hanging. So here are some people for you to watch while I sort my shit out. We're only going to talk about the small-ish channels because most of the big ones I like, you probably already know about, and the smaller ones deserve more attention anyway. So I don't want to see any of that fucking, why didn't you talk about Report of the Week? Fuck you! Leave a comment promoting them, you care so much. Maybe I'll heart it or something, who knows? See if I care. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna go. First off, we got Joey Pocket. A funny, good gaming lad. They make gaming comedy videos, kinda?
Here's a look at our new controller. You may think, Phil, that controller isn't gaming enough. But if you take a look at the back, we actually have the Konami code imprinted on it. So you can be sure that this controller is very gaming.
I get some Donkey vibes, which is always a good thing. I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe, especially since their last few videos have been kind of off the rails. I honestly can't tell how much of the jokes are improvised versus actually scripted. I mean that in the best way. They just have this delivery that gives off the impression they're just making it up as they go.
You're the Gamer of the Week.
Congratulations! Or GZ as the gamers say. That's short for games. You scored all of the points, captured all of the points, and avoided all of the points. You're the Gamer of the Week.
I think they're on a hiatus right now, but there's plenty to sift through. It's good stuff. I enjoy.
Why is it called Mario Sunshine anyway? Oh, because you're trying to get into the sun. Okay, I see. So these are the challenge levels. Bring it on, Super Mario. Damn, that is challenging.
Next up, Value Select. A channel that deserves 10 times the amount of traction they are currently getting. Dude makes genuinely great music that just so happens to be written about the dumbest shit imaginable. Things like drawing furry porn, or being hit by a car to collect disability money, or convincing someone to marry your dad.
I want a mom like that, a mom like you, 'cause the past moms I've had.
There's always a goofy premise, and there's usually an even goofier twist introduced halfway through the song.
Thank you, son. I'm proud of you. I'll take it from here. My boy is right. I've been all alone just...
Also, he occasionally does sketch comedy.
Yo, it's the perfect day for a fish hunt. So I'll load up all my swords in his Honda Accord Sport 2015. It's a good car. Not a great car, but it's a good car.
Speaking of sketch comedy, Cracker Milk.
Step on a crack, break your mum's back.
I love my mom.
Step on a crack, break a sex offender's back. Oh.
You may have seen some other videos around. They're super short and easy to share, but they don't really watermark them or anything, so it can be hard to figure out who did this. Their sense of timing is flawless, and the punchlines come so quick it'll give you fucking whiplash.
I call shotgun. I call rifle. What's rifle?
For some reason, their stuff is also super well filmed with great lighting and visual effects. I don't know how they do it. They also do a short form podcast thing, which is a lot of fun. Really gives off some hanging with the boys energy that I love.
Hey, can you get me a Coke?
Yeah, I can grab you a Coke.
Here you go, man.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, no worries.
Next on the list, we have Creel. And to be honest, I have no idea where to begin with this one, other than the fact that like 4 friends of mine have independently told me to shout him out here. I mean, it's easy to see why. Dude's criminally underrated. To paraphrase fellow narcissist Shammy, he does comedic sorta review, kinda sketch, almost walkthrough-ish videos.
We'll never start again. As I told you, Mandalore, the Mothman will always look fondly upon his children. And it is said, when the Mothman cometh, he shall say to his followers,
God, my feet are tired.
Please do not interrupt the sermon, Mandalore. This is very important. Now pose for the photo op.
Nowadays, it seems like he's pivoting into more character-driven sketch stuff, which, I mean, personally, I think that's where his funky style and writing skills are at their peak. I am not being hyperbolic when I say that Creel 2 might be one of the most unique creators I've ever seen on the platform. He's real funny, check him out. Just please stop using the record scratch sound effect, I hate it.
You're being really mean to him. No, I wasn't. I was being cool.
Excuse me, fella?
You want me to go help him? No. You're too cool, right? That's right. that's right.
Keeping on theme with channels I don't know how to describe, Nate Burnout is what I can only assume to be the dumping grounds for a dude from a parallel universe with good improv skills.
Put me in your pocket and take me with you.
This man will say the strangest things imaginable, things he obviously just came up with on the spot, but he'll say it with aggressive confidence. He uploads like once a lifetime, might want to hit the bell.
You don't want people trying to hear you when you... what did he just say? I couldn't hear what he said. No!
Up next, this channel is pretty well known, but I figure it's worth shouting out regardless. Honey is a free browser extension. That's right, bitch! You thought there wouldn't be a sponsor in this video? Think again, I'm contractually obligated! Honey hunts down promo codes and automatically tosses them into your cart. All you gotta do is be buying something and it pops up and does the work for you, you moron, you buffoon. You're not using it yet. While editing this, I bought a pizza from Father John and it saved me $4.36. It really works! On over 30,000 online stores. And with more than 100K 5-star reviews, you'd have to have a low poly brain not to install it right now. It's free, works with one click, they don't say your info, and they're working with PayPal now, which means they're more trustworthy according to PayPal. Visit joinhoney.com/noodle to get the extension at joinhoney.com/noodle. Honey is paying my rent. Thank you, Honey. And thank you to you for bearing with me through that. Back to recommendations. Moshbit Cartoons is a channel run by a dude named Michael, a stupidly talented artist, animator, and designer. He has this really appealing art style, reminiscent of 80s and 90s cartoons, but with like a modern pastel flair, aka extremely my shit. In what I assume is his spare time, he makes little cartoons and puts them up on his channel, primarily an ongoing series dubbed Subterranean Losers, which I quite enjoy.
Oh, what's the weather look like today?
$11.45.
More animation. Bassett Films is a cool dude I am hesitant to call a friend on account of not having spoken to him in several months, so I'll say he's a friend-shaped man who draws and animates. He's mostly active on Twitter nowadays, but his latest upload, Hardtrip and Oatly, is a short cartoon so good that were it not for the limited animation and rough voice acting, it honestly wouldn't feel out of place on Cartoon Network or something. It's insane. I'm hoping that some new eyes on his work could kick his ass into gear and get him to finish work on episode 2.
Huh? Wait. Huh? Oatly.
Also, he's done some backgrounds for videos in the past. Honestly, just everything he does. It's good to an upsetting degree. Bring it back to video games, New Frame Plus is a channel doing just fine in no need of promotion, but it's my channel and I'll do what I want. I know this may come as a shock to some, but I actually really like animation and video games. So a channel dedicated entirely to examining and appreciating the animation in games is, for me, an absolute godsend. The show's made by Dan Floyd, who you might know from Extra Credits before Extra Credits was a meme because of that one video. He has a lot of experience in the industry, making him the perfect person to discuss the technical aspects of, say, Mario's triple jump, while still keeping it, understandable and approachable. Highly recommended.
One of my favorite things about this triple jump is that it is intentionally not animated like a person jumping on solid ground. It's animated like someone jumping on a trampoline. Each successive jump gives Mario more height. The second jump is like textbook posing for, I'm jumping on a trampoline trying to get as high in the air as I can. This animation is operating on pure cartoon logic, but it's cartoon logic that perfectly reinforces the mechanics of how this triple jump works in-game, and I love that.
And while we're on boring channels where you learn and stuff, Stray Fox is a channel producing a show called Splash Wave, a retro gaming mini documentary series thing with so much style, flair, and polish that it is absurd. You can tell this is someone's passion project, through and through. Their videos are informative, engaging, and delve really deep into the subject matter without getting lost up their own ass. So if you like gaming and you like 80s, this channel, good.
Once a game got successful, a completely different team could be asked to deliver the sequel or ports without involvement of the original team. Hitoshi Akamatsu, one of the fathers behind Castlevania, did continue his involvement on the NES outings. However, when it came to installments on other platforms, they were in the hands of separate teams.
And lastly, we have Scruffy, one of the only wholesome channels I've come across on YouTube that doesn't make me cringe. He mostly focuses on music and sound design in games. He offers a unique perspective on stuff with like this slick, minimalist presentation. The videos are deceptively simple. There's a huge attention to detail that really elevates his work. It's like a mix of 2D and 3D visuals, or the reorchestrations of game music he'll just toss in sometimes. His videos are soft like pillow. Great comfort food for the world right now. If you liked my video on adaptive music, you'll probably like this guy.
What I mean is, sound or music that comes from a speaker gets put through sound filters, not only based on what kind of speaker it is, but where it is. If you head into your residence and place down a stereo system and play some music on it, the music will reverberate around the room differently depending on which way the speaker faces relative to the camera. So you can simply rotate the camera around your living space and hear this difference.
Anyway, that's all. Thanks for sticking to the end. Links to each channel in the description. I gotta go start a Kickstarter for my funeral. I'll catch you later.